When most people think of classic American muscle, their minds instantly jump to the Ford Mustang, Chevrolet Camaro, or Dodge Charger. These iconic nameplates defined an entire era of raw V8 performance, dominating both the blacktop and popular culture for generations. But what if the true golden age of American performance contained hidden gems that mainstream history completely left behind? Millions of car shoppers walked past dealership doors back then without ever realizing that some of the fastest, most unique, and visually striking machines were sitting right under their noses. In this video, we are diving deep into the forgotten American muscle cars that history overlooked, exploring why they were built, how they performed, and why modern collectors want them today. To understand how a great muscle car gets forgotten, we have to look at American Motors Corporation, better known as AMC. By 1970, the muscle car war was reaching its absolute peak, and AMC was desperate to shed its boring image. Their answer was the 1970 AMC Rebel Machine, a factory hot rod engineered to shock traditional buyers. Under the functional ram air hood sat a massive 390 cubic inch V8 engine, producing 340 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. Equipped with a heavy-duty 4-speed manual transmission, firm suspension, and a Hurst floor shifter, the machine could clear the quarter-mile in under 14 seconds right off the local dealership showroom floor. The visual presentation of the Rebel Machine was just as bold as its mechanical underpinnings. Initial factory models came painted in a vibrant, patriotic color scheme of electric blue, frost white, and starlight red, making them completely impossible to ignore on public roads. AMC built only 2,326 total units for the 1970 model year before quietly discontinuing the entire performance package. Typical car buyers often overlooked AMC dealerships entirely, assuming the independent American car company only built slow family haulers. Today, rare survivor models of the Rebel Machine command serious money at national classic vehicle auctions, often exceeding six figures due to extreme rarity and genuine street performance. But that's only part of the story. While AMC was trying to get noticed by younger drivers, Ford's luxury division was fighting a completely different battle on the street. In 1968, Mercury set out to blend high-end luxury with raw big-block horsepower, resulting in the creation of the Cougar GTE. Most casual enthusiasts remember the Mustang Shelby models, but the Cougar GTE was far more exclusive and technically sophisticated. Standard equipment included Ford's legendary 427 cubic inch V8 engine, rated at 390 horsepower, paired with a heavy-duty automatic transmission. The front end featured a distinctive electric sequential turn signal setup and a uniquely styled chrome grille that set it apart from standard Mercury dealership production models. Engineering a high-performance luxury coupe meant balancing massive low-end engine torque with refined road manners. Mercury installed power front disc brakes, power steering, and a performance handling package installed to keep the massive V8 manageable. However, one major problem changed everything. The 427 engine was ridiculously expensive to produce, causing the GTE package to carry a price tag that pushed it directly into luxury Cadillac territory. Mid-year production shifted to the 428 Cobra Jet, but total sales reached just 357 units with the original 427 and a mere 37 with the 428 Cobra Jet option. Today, it remains one of the rarest Ford-built muscle cars in American automotive history. Moving into the 1970 model year, insurance companies began cracking down hard on young drivers buying high-displacement muscle cars. Skyrocketing insurance premiums threatened to kill showroom sales across Detroit, forcing corporate engineers to think outside the box. Oldsmobile responded by creating the Rallye 350, a performance car designed to bypass high insurance surcharges by utilizing a much smaller engine displacement. Beneath the vibrant Sebring yellow paint sat a high-compression 350 cubic inch V8 engine, delivering a respectable 310 horsepower. It featured a dual-intake fiberglass hood, heavy-duty rally suspension, and a rear deck spoiler, giving it the aggressive look of a top-tier Oldsmobile 442 at a fraction of the original purchase cost. What made the Oldsmobile Rallye 350 truly unique was its radical color-matching design philosophy. Oldsmobile applied bright Sebring yellow paint not just to the steel body but also to the front and rear bumpers using a special urethane coating, along with matching yellow painted rally wheels. Traditional buyers found the monochromatic look far too extreme, and dealer resistance was surprisingly strong. Oldsmobile produced 3,547 units before pulling the plug, with many frustrated dealers forced to paint the bumpers chrome just to clear inventory off the lot. There's another reason this car became so important. It demonstrated that visual style and clever engine sizing could fight back against tightening federal emissions and rising insurance surcharges. While mid-sized performance cars dominated media headlines, Chrysler decided to build a muscle car on a colossal scale. In 1970, they partnered with Hurst Performance to build the Chrysler Hurst 300, a full-sized land yacht with genuine dragstrip DNA. Measuring nearly 22 feet in length, this massive two-door coupe was powered by a 440 cubic inch TNT V8, pushing out 375 horsepower and 480 pound-feet of torque. To handle the weight and power, Hurst installed a custom fiberglass hood with a functional scoop, a custom fiberglass deck lid with an integrated rear spoiler, heavy-duty suspension components, and a distinctive Spinnaker white and satin tan factory two-tone paint scheme. Driving the Hurst 300 was an experience unlike anything else from the muscle car era. Despite weighing over 4,100 pounds, the high-torque V8 could launch the luxury vessel from 0 to 60 miles per hour in roughly 7 seconds, an astonishing feat for a full-sized car in 1970. Only 501 examples were produced, making it an extremely rare sight even when new. Its combination of luxury amenities, massive physical dimensions, and drag strip heritage created a completely unique market niche. What happened next surprised everyone, as the onset of the 1970s energy crisis permanently shifted consumer demand towards smaller and more fuel-efficient vehicles. It effectively ended the era of giant performance coupes. By the late 1970s, strict government regulations, catalytic converters, and detuned engines had crippled traditional American muscle. Yet in 1977, Pontiac attempted one final glorious revival of the classic performance formula with the Pontiac Can Am. Built on the popular Le Mans mid-sized A-body platform, the Can Am was fitted with a 400 cubic inch V8 borrowed directly from the Trans Am, producing 200 horsepower. While that number sounded modest compared to early 1970s ratings, net horsepower measurements made it one of the quickest American cars available in 1977. It featured a functional shaker hood scoop, striking cameo white paint with multi-tone orange graphics, and a custom fiberglass rear deck spoiler. Consumer demand for the Pontiac Can Am was surprisingly intense, with dealership orders quickly exceeding the factory's initial sales projections. However, production came to a sudden and tragic end after just 1,377 units were completed. The custom tooling mold used by the independent subcontractor Motortown Corporation to produce the rear spoiler broke, and Pontiac management chose to cancel the car rather than invest capital into new tooling. The Can Am stands as a testament to what Detroit could accomplish, even during the darkest years of the emissions era. Today, surviving examples are highly prized by classic car collectors who appreciate its unique place as the last true mid-sized muscle car of the entire decade. Looking back, these forgotten muscle cars prove that the golden era of American performance was far more rich and diverse than mainstream history remembers. From AMC's flag-waving Rebel Machine to Mercury's ultra-luxurious Cougar GTE to Oldsmobile's bold Rallye 350, Chrysler's giant Hurst 300, and Pontiac's late 70s Can Am, each individual vehicle offered a unique vision of speed and style. They faced steep dealership competition, production mishaps, changing buyer tastes, and economic shifts. Yet their engineering and bold designs remain deeply impressive decades later. As interest in classic automobiles continues to grow, these overlooked legends are finally receiving the high recognition and respect they always truly deserved from the enthusiast community. If you enjoyed this deep dive into underrated automotive history, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more continuous, in-depth documentary content. Now I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. If you could park one of these 5 forgotten muscle cars in your garage today, which specific model would you choose? Thank you all for watching.